You know, there comes a day in every hunter's life where he must craft his first pair of pants. Today is that day. This is Strawfoot. Welcome back to my Monster Hunter Let's Play. If you missed the first video, we are going through the very first Monster Hunter back from 2004 on the PlayStation 2. Last time we made our way through the 1-star quests. We gathered some mushrooms, we gathered some herbs, we caught a few fish, and we made hamburgers out of a dinosaur. Now, because we've done those quests, we've unlocked our very first urgent quest, which I believe is to hunt a pack of velociprey. They're basically like the velociraptors from Jurassic Park, except for they're blue and they have like duck beaks or something. Questionable design choices. So tomorrow, guys, tomorrow is the day. So tomorrow we have the release of Monster Hunter World at I think 9 o'clock p.m. Man, I'm like so psyched right now for it. I was looking at the monster list for it. It looks like there are 30 monsters in this one, which is, I don't know, it's maybe not as many as I'd hoped for, but it's more than some of the previous games for sure. And I feel like the monsters in this one are going to be so much more dynamic and so much more fun to hunt that you're going to get more mileage out of them. I don't know, what do you guys think? And I guess really, I don't even know if I would count, because there's Rathalos and there's Asia Rathalos and there's Rathian and Pink Rathian, so I would, maybe 28 is a better number than 30, because there's not that much difference between, I mean, blue, you know, the Asia Rathalos is just regular Rathalos on hard mode. But I guess they're going to add more monsters through the DLC too. So, and usually one of the cool things about the Monster Hunter series is so far the DLC has been free. So, and they already announced like the first DLCs for this new one is going to be free. Where are these guys? Ooh, there's something dead there. Probably a sign I'm on the right track. Here, dino. Cutscene. I found him. Guys, be quiet. I don't want to alert him to my presence. Oh, he's so hungry. Wait, I think he hears me. Oh, clever girl. There's always more. Wait, where are they? I thought I was just looking at them. Now I still have to find them? Lame. Jeez, thanks, Monster Hunter. And they really smoothed out a lot of the weirdness of this series in later games. Like, this is anticlimactic, really, because I just was so excited to finally get to fight my first monster, and I saw him, and now he's not here. Oh, no. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. That was a bold move, Velociprey. Why are those controls so weird in this game? I feel so crippled hunting. And I can't even get my carve because he fell right on the where the zone changes. That used to happen all the time in early Monster Hunters. Like even the big giant monsters, if they fell right on where the zone changes, you'd never get your carve. I'm so glad they fixed that. But yeah, like I feel crippled while hunting these guys because not only are the like, you know, half the sword and shield moves that they added later in the game, obviously not in this first edition, the controls are so weird and so hard to get used to. You actually have to use the right analog stick instead of being your camera is actually your attacks. It's crazy. I'm just swinging at nothing, I know. Oh, you see, he was hiding in the bush, that's why. I found him though. Oh geez, that was our urgent quest? Oh, that was too easy. Try to put up a fight next time, guys. Ooh, a Velociprey hide. I can make nothing out of that. Is he dead, Kelby? You know how I won that battle? I'm gonna tell you right now. It was because of the pants. Alright, time for some 2-star quests. This is when it starts to get real. What do I got? What do I got, village chief guy? Mushroom picking? Oh god, it's all gathering quests. Why are you doing this to me, chief? Alright, I think we're gonna do raid the wyvern's nest. Because that actually is kind of fun. It's a gathering quest, but this is an egg gathering quest, which means we have to raid an actual monster's nest and steal their younglings. No, not the younglings. We're gonna make scrambled monster eggs later, I guess. Omelets? Definitely omelets. Man, I love omelets. That's the best. Some cheese and spinach. Alright, random topic time. So I went and saw the new Star Wars movie, and I know I'm a little late seeing it, and that's been making the internet a dangerous place, because everywhere I go, I had to, like, you know, like take a quick look at the page out of the corner of my eye and make sure there was nothing to do with Star Wars on it, right? Because I didn't want to get spoiled. So finally I was like, enough is enough. I'm gonna go see it. And man, those porgs are adorable. I think that's my favorite part of the whole movie. And I'm not I'm not a negative person. I mean, I'm easily amused. I thought it was a good movie. I know there's been a lot of griping online and like, oh yeah, there is some stupid shit in that movie for sure. Luke milking the weird alien creature that totally freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. And the floating Princess Leia thing was just weird as all hell. But look at that, Rathalos is here. Guys, this is what a real monster looks like. But we're not gonna fight him. We're just gonna take his babies. We're gonna wait, hide behind this rock here, and wait for him to fly away. I don't think he sees me. Does he see me? I'll get back to the Star Wars thing in a second, guys. Oh shit, he sees me. Run, 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 run. Oh god. Oh man. That's some intense action there. So yeah, the Princess Leia thing freaked me out. And here's like, I was so like, I mean, like, I'm a nerd. I get emotionally invested in these films. And I knew that, with what happened with Carrie Fisher, that Princess Leia's role in this series that's been a part of my life since I was a little kid is coming to an end. And so when I thought she was dead, I was honestly like, I mean, I'm not the type of person to get teared up at a movie, but I was emotional because that's a character that I've cared about my whole life. And then she's floating out into space, and I thought, what a neat ending for that, the arc of that character. With Kylo Ren flies in his TIE fighter, and at the last second he decides not to pull the trigger and sort of redeems himself. But then his buddy does it anyway. And it's like, oh man, like he redeemed himself a little bit, not all the way, but it doesn't matter. Everything's pointless anyway because this is war and Princess Leia is going to die now. And I was so emotional about it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she starts floating back, and it's like this totally weird CG. And I've been waiting for so long for Leia to actually use her Jedi powers. And then this is what I get? This Mary Poppins bullshit? Oh. And now what are they going to do for the third movie? What are they going to do? Are we going to get like a CG Leia, or did they already film some of it? It's frustrating. And it just killed like whatever, whatever I was feeling at that second when I thought she was gone. And then she Mary Poppins' her way back, and it just killed it for me. But that aside, man, I really did enjoy the movie. It was a good movie. Yeah, it had some awkward parts in it, like some little hiccups, but I felt like overall I had a lot of fun watching it, and that's why I go to movies, to have fun. So whatever. Was it a perfect movie? No. Totally enjoyable. Yes. And man, that I know people griped about the ending, but I thought that was super cool. I was totally into that. The whole the battle with the Kylo Ren and all the walkers are there, and when they like unleash that barrage of fire on him at Luke, and he just sort of dusts his shoulder off. So badass. I loved that. And then even the ending for Luke's character, I thought was cool that he had just sort of transcended everything and become one with the Force, like Yoda did. Yeah, I liked that. I really did. But again, the porgs really sold it for me. If nothing else, if all the movie had was porgs, I'd have been a happy customer. I'd have felt like my ticket was worth its money. I got a little plush porg at GameStop the other day. So adorable. I'm gonna run right past him. Move out the way, Rathalos. Hunter coming through. Oh yeah, right. Spoiler warning. I should probably go back and edit that in, like, before I go on my Star Wars random topic thing. Because there's someone out there that hasn't seen it, and they would be so mad. Now I gotta do editing. Alright. You wanna know what's crazy? This is a brand new channel, and I've got 4,000 plus views on my my Monster Hunter lore video that I did. Holy cow. It's like freaking me out a little bit, because I'm just thinking about well, I don't really like my voice that much, and all these people everywhere listening. I know, like, in the grand scheme of things, even like 4,000 is really not, that's not like major. I mean, there's plenty of dudes out there that get whatever, a couple 100,000 views on everything they do. But still, whatever, it's cool for me. I'm excited about it. Anyway, I got a bunch of comments, and I got them up on the other screen here, so I thought maybe it'd be fun if I read some of them and responded in the and it gives me something to talk about. Because this egg hunt thing, that's a long quest. It's gonna take me forever, especially because these blue bastards won't let me get the egg. Anyway, comments. Let's see. So, Beast Lord Gaming says, hopefully the demo wasn't representative of real difficulty. I would be really depressed. Love seeing the beginning of MH1 after so many years. I played it until the servers shut down. Maybe do a whole playthrough of 1P. I guess he means... oh, the one-player mode, yeah. Anyways, great vid and channel. Thank you, BLG. That's very cool. Yeah, I want to do a Let's Play the whole game. Well, not the whole game, because the multiplayer section is shut down, but the whole single player mode. That's the plan. Yeah, I remember when the servers for Try got shut down. I was online when it happened, and it was just Locklack was just gone. I was so sad. I felt like Locklack was, you know, that's like my Monster Hunter home city in my mind. And to not be able to go there anymore was kind of a bummer. So yeah, I totally get that. Here's a fun one. Kaizo Ren D. He says, I have a theory as to why hunters and palicos are so powerful. The Hunters Guild has an as of yet unmentioned training regimen, a training regiment that taps into latent spiritual powers. This would help explain why hunters can do things we see in game. Evidence supporting this can be found in MHX, MHXX, Monster Hunter Cross, Monster Hunter Cross 2, where we play as Hunter of the Y Academy, the center of knowledge and research in the world of Monster Hunter. We're able to learn powerful techniques to further aid in hunts. The Hunter Arts, excluding Hunter Arts that are clearly mechanics of the weapons, a few of them grant abilities some would consider unnatural or anime as frick. Furthermore, evidence would be in that same game that deviant monsters. Some of these have clearly unnatural abilities like Silverwind Nargacu's Windblade attacks, Grimclaw Tiger X's Shockwave strikes, and especially Heavenly Eye Mitsune, whose missing eye sockets now emit blue ghost flame and can now inject flames into its bubbles. Whoa. That's deep, Kaizo Ren. So let's see what else we got. Jordan Vale says, I've always hunted to get myself new pants crafted. Yeah, this episode's all about pants, so thank you, Jordan Vale. Legendary Battalion says, I remember when this had just come out, I first stumbled upon a screenshot of the cover online, and just based on the cover, I wanted to play it so bad, but could never find it in any game stores. Right, yeah, this game, it was hard to find. I mean, the previous releases, if you haven't heard of it until now, there is a reason. A lot of them were Japan only, and then the ones that did get released over here were, they were so hard to find. Let's see. Keegan says, hey, are you getting this on PS4 or Xbox? If you're getting it on PS4, we should play together. I've never played Monster Hunter before, though, but the beta was fun. I think that's great, man. I'm so excited to be able to hunt with new people. So anybody that wants to hunt, add me up on PSN. My screen name's Strawfoot with a little dash, and after it, I'll put a link in the description. Gavin Christensen says the video was nice, but he has a nitpick that I made a grammar error. He says everyone makes this error. Sentience is the awareness of being alive, and sentience is awareness of self and being like humans. Yep, I suck. Sorry, Gavin. I let you down, buddy. Waya Nightcrow. Ooh, that's a cool name. He says the Wyverians, he or she, I don't know. Anyway, the Wyverians are tied to the Elder Dragons blood-wise. Think of it as the Elder Dragons were Wyverians' granddad mom, but Wyverian or a human form strength be in craftsmanship and so the Wyverian strengths are in craftsmanship and physical strength. That the other races humanoid evolves into being why humans can use the weapon like Ravager Greatsword. I don't really get that. Also, Elder Dragons can speak the human language they did before the Great War. What ended that was the lost civilization overextended, even created a large half-dragon, half-machine to win the war that lived literally on killing. Currently no idea where it is. Maybe it will come into the franchise in the West at some point. Some dragons went extinct after the war, but something happened, breaking civilization apart, making all the races forget the universal language they shared back to their own. Ooh, like, that's a cool thought. Yeah, like there's like a dragon Tower of Babel or something. Anyway, it goes on to say, all the races forgot the universal language, and the Elder Dragons lost interest in speaking, which is why they don't speak now. And he also talks about Fatalis and some other stuff. Well, that's a very cool comment. Boy, it sounds like he knows a lot about the lore, maybe more than me, so should get out there and make a video, dude. That's very cool. Let's see. Zenbearer says, nostalgia overwhelming on the Let's Play. Yeah, me too, man. Totally overwhelmed. Love the nostalgia. And speaking of nostalgia, I'm starting a new series. I don't know if you guys saw the first video in it, Retro Monday, where I'm gonna be playing some old school games here. So make sure you check that out. My first one's on Choplifter from 1982. And while I'm excited I got 4K views on my lore video, sadly, only 13 views on my Choplifter video. What the heck, internet? So go look at that one. Karsten Stump says, maybe I could go into detail on the monsters and weapons of MH lore. You know, I thought about doing more than that, Karsten, but there's already so many guys that have done really good videos on all the weapons and the monsters. Like, check out Gaijin Hunter's channel. He's got really great tutorials and info on all the weapons. And lore-wise, I don't know what there is to say about them. I mean, they're chopped up monsters. That's about it. Well, I think you can see that egg quests are pretty much the bane of every monster hunter. And this video is already almost half an hour long, so I'm going to wrap it up here. And when we come back next time, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these next couple gathering quests. And I'm not going to record that. If you guys really want to see it for some weird reason, like you're just a completionist or whatever, then drop me a message and I will totally record myself gathering 10 blue mushrooms. But if no one wants that, I think I'm gonna skip ahead, and in my next video I'm going to battle my first big monster, a Velocidrome, and that'll be cool. So this has been Strawfoot. Peace out.